ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To throw, it's Ware. It's a wide receiver screen. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pitch caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
The Razorbacks churn out another 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense brings him down.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
And the Razorbacks are in the red zone. Ball handed off. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arkansas. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drive. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try to run for the first down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UNC.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Dropping back, it's Ware. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
They'll run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. And the same runner's got it again. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Morton. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. And the Tar Heels will send their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Short throw complete to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air. It's Ware. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. Scooped up for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. Concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Buying time now, rolling to his left. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fights through the tackle. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Scanning the field. It's Morton. Wide open downfield. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RGO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this pass is caught. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Tar Heels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Ware. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopping at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. 1st down across the 20. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw again. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. And at first down, they go right back to him. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Now the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
To throw, it's Morton. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Send the back in motion. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To throw, it's Ware. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Going to try to use his legs here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's second down here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the
touchdown Razorbacks, and that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He shreds the tackle. They stop him right at the 24.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Morton. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Quick pass. The catch is made. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They pick up the first on the ground. And the Tar Heels are going to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Great swings at the 40. Great spear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to pass. It's Ware. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Razorbacks keep the football on the move. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it again. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Ware. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Arkansas. Great connection there for 6 points. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff again. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And there's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. So Arkansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Tar Heels will try to keep this drive moving. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and batted away.
Incompletion brings up third down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's ETN. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Now here's the toss play. Football's loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Hands off to the left. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, just complimentary football, really in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover. Working with the lead like this, really it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tackle, but forced down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Only trapped him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. championship trophy at stake. This offense got to find the end zone in this possession. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down at the 27.
Man, that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to throw. It's Morton. Using his legs here. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down one now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the right here. Breaks into the clear. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Looking to throw. It's Ware. It's complete. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. A It's on the receiver. The Razorbacks bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Dropping back, it's Morton. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Morton. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Now with tricky footing in this driving rain, this one is for the win. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And now in a driving rainstorm, this field goal attempt is for the win. It's good! Away to win a conference championship. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the